Hey, how you doing? If you're anything like me, you've struggled most of your life with day planning, like figuring out what to do with your day, how to organize the things that you need to do into the day. And you've probably discovered calendars. I use a digital calendar like Google Calendar. It's great for planning the future, but on the day I don't always look at it, and it doesn't always work as well because I also have tasks to do, things I need to get done. And I've tried all sorts of things. I've tried getting things done, the David Allen framework. I've tried bullet journals. Here's my bullet journal from 2020 and 2023. You can see that I used it and then stopped using it and then started using it again. And had all these sort of beautiful spreads in here, and it got messier and it got cleaner, and I had all sorts of things in here with the ways I tried to plan my days and so on. It just was a lot of effort and quite hard work to do. And then I discovered Cal Newport's time block planning, and the time block planner is great. This is I even have a little place to put my pen in there that I stuck in there, but basically it's a really good little way of doing things. It's got those instructions at the start and so on. But the fundamental thing is that you use the time block grid, and the idea is that you write down your tasks, so things that are in your calendar first, and then you fit in the actions in each of these. So you might put in here the tasks and actions, and you put them in there. And as you're going through, you discover something's not working, and so you shift them around, and so adapt your day as you go with different columns. And so the model of this is fantastic. This is the typical day in here, but you write down your tasks, some ideas, the date, and the columns. And that sounds great, except for one thing. What happens for me is that if you go back to the start of this, where I got a bit frustrated with it, they also have a week plan. Here's a day that I did some planning, but I didn't do very much of it. Here we go. There's a day that I did some planning. So I did some planning, I did some things, I adapted a little bit. Another day I did some, and then I didn't do any, because it says week 2, day 3. I can't use that on the next week when I come back to it. So I didn't use this day, I didn't use this day. So when I'm looking for the next day to use, I have to go through all these days to find which day actually is it. And in this case here, it ended up being Tuesday, right? So it was day 2. And so when I'm looking for the day to plan, I almost feel bad because, well, I didn't plan those other days, and I feel like I'm not doing well, and I feel bad about it. And then even if I do this and I do the next day, I then always see the previous days and anything that went wrong and anything I didn't finish and all my adaptations, and I feel bad about it. And then this demotivates me and demoralizes me. So what I did is I created a system myself. And this system is what I call the Fresh Start Planner. It's basically the time block planner, but 1 page per day. And the magic of this is that I've got this printed in a pad, but you can I started out just printing this out 1 page per day. And at the end of every day, I just take it off and throw it away, so I don't have to think about it. So here's how I use this system for planning. I put the date in there. Today is the 10th of December. It's a Wednesday, right? So I know what day it is. I know what today's one thing is. It's actually this video. Start video. I also need to do the Fresh Start website, web page, right? And I know to do this, I need to do the landing, the thank you, and the email. Right, and then for the video, this is my other thing. So this is where I just plan things, right? For the video, I need to do plan and setup. That's making sure I've got that camera up there. Plan and setup, record, edit, and publish. Those are the things that I need to do. Now, I often struggle to read my own handwriting. I don't expect you to read my handwriting. Don't worry about it. But then I look at my day and I go, okay, what did I do this morning? Well, this was the kids' morning where I took the kids to school and so on. I know that I have a meeting at this stage here at this time, and I do some prep at this point. And I know that I'm planning to go to the gym. And the gym's going to take me 2 hours to go there and come back. And I need to have some lunch on the way. Having lunch before gym is not recommended, I understand, but that's what I do sometimes. So we'll do it that way. And now when I'm planning my day, what I do is I say, okay, what do I need to do? Well, I need to do this video, but I want to do the web page first. So in this case, the way I did this, I probably should have thought about this earlier differently, but the way I actually did this was web page here, right? And I thought I'll take that 1.5 hours to do this, and I'll do video here, right? Okay, and then here I'll post it. And I know that I've got to have family time. Okay, so that's what I know is going to happen today. Now, the way I actually go through this day is I know that certain things changed. The web page actually took me longer than this, right? And then the video, I'm going to break this down into what actually happened here because I know that it took me longer to set up. I'm now recording it. It's taking me a bit longer to record than I expected, which is typical. It's taking me up to 12 o'clock here. So what I want to do is lunch and prep. Here, maybe I'll prepare over lunch, and I'm going to leave that as it is, right? And then after the gym, I'm going to come back and edit the video, right? So that's my plan, and I will hopefully post it, right? Now, I may or may not get to posting, but the wonderful thing here is that as I go through this day, I can just adjust this, and I know that some of these things did not happen the way I intended them to do, so I have to adjust them and change things as I go, and that's fine. That's how my day goes. That's how your day goes. That's how all of our days go. So we may as well just live with how our day works. And if things happen to change during the afternoon, like I decide, you know, I'm not going to go to the gym, I'm going to move this up here, edit, and then go to the gym, I can do that, right? And I can just change my day as I go, and that's fine. If someone has a phone call, I can put that in there if I need to, and just replan my day. At the end of the day, I can say, well, what went well? And hopefully, let's assume it's now the end of the day. It's not, it's midday, but whatever. Let's say, assume that at the end of the day, I did the web page, and video recorded, right? Not edit. And then what went badly? Well, it wasn't edited, right? Not edited, didn't finish, right? So maybe I need to think about what I need to do here. Like my conclusion from this is maybe I need to do the video first, right? Because that's actually the thing that took the longest time. So that would be my learning from today. But then at the end of the day, I literally take this because there's successes and failures here, but I don't need this. It's the end of the day now. The next day, I don't need it. So I just literally take it off like that, and then throw it away. I throw it away like that, right? And the point of this is that I don't need to look at that again. And when the next day I come back, I have a new fresh start, and I can think about my day afresh. I don't have any of those failures from yesterday, whatever they were. It might be a success, might be a failure. Sometimes I'll actually set this up the evening before or the afternoon of, and I'll remind myself what else do I need to do. So here, maybe I need to say tomorrow I need to post a video. So I'm just going to put that there as a task to do with a little box in it, sort of like bullet journaling, so that I remind myself in the morning. That's one of the things that I need to figure out what to do. But in the morning tomorrow, I first of all figure out, well, what's my one thing that I need to get done today? How do I plan my time? And then what else do I need to get done? All right, if you find this useful or interesting, I've got a PDF that you can download, and you can just download and print this. I found it really useful just to print them off every day and use them as a single page and then throw them away. It's cheap and easy, doesn't cost me, each page is like 10 cents or 5 cents or whatever it is. If you wanted to do this, and I got this pad, it was like 50 pages, I think it is. I got this pad from, I think, Vistaprint. You can just upload the PDF and print it on Vistaprint. And I recommend doing so if you're interested in that. If you would like, if you're interested, let me know and I'll figure out how to sell these to you. I don't particularly want to make a lot of profit from these. It's not valuable to me to be a marketer of these kind of things, right? But if you're interested, I'm happy to figure out how to get them to you. Just let me know by email if that's what you're interested in. But if you want to just download the PDF, it's free. Go to fastbrainleaders.com/fresh start. There will be a link on the screen and in the description wherever you're seeing this. And hopefully this is helpful for you. I hope you can plan your day well and focus well. Have a great day.